just tell me where was you at? I only be my brothers, I don't see you on the path. I just be thinking about how these friends just go so fast. No, I ain't doing no shit, I live that shit in the past. Yeah, goddamn, we close to the edge. On the Haitian tank.
Welcome back to the Deep End Podcast, man. You know the vibes with us, man. I got a special guest today. You know the vibes. I got my guys with me for sure, as usual. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some high-level conversations, get to know my guy right here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. If y'all don't know so far.
Exactly. It's your boy Doc, man. What's going on, man? Welcome back.
Yeah.
You know who it is, man. It's your boy Kobo.
Yeah.
Combo, man.
Yes, sir.
That's Waasi.
Yeah.
Yes,
My
sir.
boy Waasi in the building, man. Yes, sir. Big vibes, man. All right, so just to start it off, bro, like, for everybody that come in here, we always ask off the rip, like, how your mental is right now, like, how you feel right now. If you had to describe how your mental is.
I feel blessed right now, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, everything's moving in the right direction with my personal life, so
yeah,
I feel blessed for sure.
For sure, that's what's up, man.
That's good.
So, all right, just to get it started, bro. Your name, how you come up with that name? Like, where did that name come from?
So when I first started rapping, my name was just Malk, because that's my name, Malcolm. So I was just going by Malk, and then my Snapchat name was Malk the Rapper. So niggas started calling me Malk the Rapper.
Yeah.
But I was like, I ain't trying to bite all chance. Like, I need some shit that's really just me.
I feel it.
So I feel like I've always been a rebel. Like, I don't really go with the rules or like with just like the norms of society and shit. So I wanted to call myself just Rebel, but there's a couple other people that go by Rebel. So I was like, what the fuck can I do? So I started looking up Rebel in different languages. And Waasi stands for Rebel in Swahili. So
okay.
That's hard.
Yeah.
For those who didn't know, yeah, because I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that shit.
Real, that's hard.
Nah, for sure.
I fuck with that. Hell yeah.
For sure.
So shit, for the people that don't know, like, where you from? Like, where was you born and raised? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was born in Fairfax, Virginia, and then
Right.
my peoples moved down to Charlottesville when I was young, and I've been in the Ville since.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
Damn.
So what made you like? Is there anything else that you was doing other than music, like to start off, that you felt like, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, that you was interested in, or that you feel like you still interested in that you could do right now?
Shit, acting, for sure.
Right.
That's really how I got comfortable, like, being on stage. Because I did theater when I was in high school, so being on stage, dressing up in a costume and all that shit was, like, that was hard. So, like,
Yeah.
getting on stage and rapping shit that I wrote, that I'm confident about, is, like, just came super easy.
That just made it easy.
I'm about to say that's like a good. You kind of got if you started off with that, you kind of got like an advantage. Cause like you already kind of know how that shit is.
I seen the nerves like before coming out for like a play or something, being backstage, being nervous before my scene come up. So it's just like the same thing. But when I go on stage to rap, I still get nerves and shit. But it's like I don't have to remember anything besides shit that I wrote.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like the back of my hand. I just know it.
Yep, and you done repeated that shit so many times. You done heard your music so many times, so it's like it's easier, you know what I'm saying, perform that shit to people.
I feel like you really need like tough skin to do that acting shit too. Like,
yeah, for sure.
That stage stuff, bro. What? Like, I couldn't even do that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like stage fright, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I see you do live performances and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that for you?
With like rapping or
like I'm saying, I seen you open up for Jacquees before.
Yeah,
at the pavilion.
Oh,
how was that for? Were you like nervous with that?
I was drunk, bro. I was like, I was with Fernando and my brother, and we had those like big gold cups, and we filled that bitch all the way to the top with Hennessy and Hypnotic, the Hulk.
Damn.
Before, bro, and it was hot outside, so I just kept drinking my cup. Next thing you know, before I go on, my cup finished, and like we backstage, Fernando like, bro, you ready? Fernando trying to hype me up. I'm sitting there quiet, like, man, I'm drunk. So I went on stage and I just remember jumping around, yelling, throwing water on people. Like that shit was a movie, bro. It was lit for sure.
How many people was in that jump?
Anywhere from like 800 to 1,000.
Good
like
God.
That's a good
Good. That ain't too bad.
Yeah, that shit was fun, bro. Some shit I'll never forget for sure.
Nah, it's a very good experience right there.
I can't wait to the time that I perform, bro. Like I know for a fact once I get up there, cause it's always, I feel like I always got this thing in my mind before I go up there, like how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got that little anxiety a little bit, but like
jitters.
Once I get up there though, I feel like it's gonna be lit, man.
Yeah.
And I be like I wouldn't say like rehearse it. I just really vision that joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Into the moment it happens.
I can honestly say like I'm not where I want to be by any means, but I can honestly say from where I started to where I am now, that feeling will never go away. Like before I go on stage, don't matter if it's 500 people in the crowd. Like I'm gonna be nervous as hell regardless. Especially if it's like a small crowd, because if I fuck up, they really gonna notice it. If it's a big crowd and I fuck up, it might be like half the crowd not really paying attention, so it don't really matter. But like them intimate shows, it's like that's when you got to put on like your best performance. Because if you forget a word, all 20, 30 people gonna be like, did he just fuck up? Like,
you gotta keep going and shit. And you in your head, so it's gonna fuck up the rest of your performance and shit. Yeah. What you feel like is like what you think is like key to having a great performance? While we on that topic,
I think for me it's like all about like how I set out my day. Of a show. Like if I have a show on a day, I call it show day. So I know I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is go get a cut from Fur. And then after that, I'll go home and probably like just turn my phone off for like an hour and a half. Get away from the game, get away from music, and just kind of sit and breathe. Go outside somewhere. Yeah. Just try to clear my mind as best as possible. And then when I get to the show, it's like, the way I see it is like, if I'm having a show and 100, 150 people come out, every last person in that crowd pays some bread to come see my show. That's fair. So like I owe it to these people. Like I have to do a good job. I can't half-ass it. So I gotta rehearse. I gotta make sure I get some form of exercise in, because I can't be on stage and be winded trying to rap a song and I'm like, nah, people didn't pay to come see that. People came to see like the artist that they want to see go crazy. So
all that stuff does count too. For real. People like certain people will watch that too, and that'll like determine whether or not they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, continue to fuck with you, which is not always like the best thing, cause like not nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But people do be like that though, for sure.
Yeah.
So what's your purpose with like music? Like what do you want to do with it?
Shit, I just want to change people's minds, bro. I want to make people feel good. Like I want that music that like, man, I'm having a fucked up day, bro. Let me go turn on Combo, because Combo gonna make me want to get some money type shit. Like, I want to be on some shit where, like, I can affect a person's mood with my music. Yeah. Music is power, bro. Like, that's the one thing, like, we all go to. It's a form of therapy. It is. So it's like, I'm gonna try and put a vibe into it. I'm trying to put, like, some good energy to it. Some shit that make you want to move around and dance. Like, I want some shit that you could play in the club. You could play while you cleaning your crib. Like, all that. You play while you with a shorty. All that.
Yeah, it's always deeper than just listening to the music, bro. Like it really moves like certain like spots in your head, bro, for real. Especially like melodies, as I've learned, like those shits really affect you. Like, while you listening to it, it really get to like a spiritual level when it comes to music, bro. Mm-hmm. I fuck with that heavy, man.
When you get goosebumps from listening to music, bro.
Yeah,
I get that's power in music, bro. I'm telling you.
It really is.
I always tell you that like music touches parts of the mind that like regular talking can't. Like like that. You know what I'm saying?
You hear a certain line in the song, it's like, oh my god, I can relate to that shit. For sure. Versus somebody could tell you the same exact thing, but because you heard it in a song from an artist that you like how it sounds and everything. Literally move something in your brain, bro.
Yeah, like, it's more influential too. Like
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It could definitely influence somebody into a way of thinking. You know what I'm saying?
And so, also my fault. Like also like beat choices too. Yeah, beat choices. Yeah. The beat can really like make you like, oh, you know, it puts you in that mood too. Though. I'm
for sure. Like melancholy stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You got some more upbeat
bro,
stuff.
The beat's really like, dang, it puts you in that mood. You could really like have a song, just listen to the beat. You don't gotta listen to the words, just listen to the beat. You just sit there and be like, yo, it's just therapeutic.
It dictates your mood.
It's crazy because I feel like with like hip hop and rap music specifically, I feel like it never used to be like that. I feel like the beat didn't matter as much. Like
it was more lyrics.
I feel like it was really just a simple beat, and it was all about the story that's being told.
Yeah, that's
but now it's like, bro, I don't really care what you saying, bro. If that beat not hitting, I'm turning it off.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just
exactly.
Do y'all feel like that's a good thing?
Yeah.
Music
is changing, bro.
Yeah,
music is changing. It's like I feel like the beat and the melody. If you get throwing like if it's like the beat and you have somebody, you know what I'm saying, singing in the background to the beat, like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna hit by what? You're gonna keep playing, you're gonna play it again.
The way I see it is I feel like we had a period of time we had like 2 years almost like basically stripped away from us. Where like we couldn't go out and do nothing.
Right.
Anytime we turn on the news or open social media, it was nothing but negativity. People getting shot, all these riots and stuff like that.
Right.
And like, I feel like now that we're getting back into like the real world and like regular life, niggas don't really want to hear anything too woke or too deep. Like it's really just about like, bro, I just want to feel good. Because I had 2 years of my life where I was in the crib. I wasn't able to go out and make bread like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just want to feel good now. And I feel like that's really where music is at right now. It's just all about feeling good.
Exactly.
You put it right on the head.
For real, like it's really no better way to put it.
No better way to put it. You put it right on the head, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody got that song to make them feel good.
Of course, yeah.
I'm
already knowing.
I want my music to be that for other people.
For sure.
What's y'all songs? What's y'all go-to songs?
Dang.
Go-to?
Oh, I gotta look. Let me look real quick.
And so I got a whole bunch of like Juice, but like my favorite song probably that I listen to is Lean With Me by Juice. And that's been my shit since I heard it for the first time.
Mary's Joint by Mary J. Blige.
Is it Mary's Joint by Mary J. Blige?
That's a hit. I'd say like Moonwalking by Roddy Ricch.
Okay.
I like that that WizKid and Tim's joint Essence.
Yeah, I heard that
shit. Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
When that shit play, bro.
I love that type of music, boy.
Was it was it Know You Hear Me by Autumn? I don't know you know Autumn.
I don't think I know Autumn.
You don't know Autumn?
Mm-hmm.
Know You Hear Me by Autumn.
Yeah, he like an underground. He kind of blowing up now. Yeah. Shout out to him. But yeah.
That right there, yeah, it put me in the mood for sure.
So who you think? Who really like inspired you to make music?
So when I first got introduced to like rap music, I ain't gonna lie, my pops played fucking Rapper's Delight for me.
Right.
And I heard that shit by Sugar Hill Gang. I heard that joint was like, I like it, but it's whack at the same time. Like I don't really understand what they're saying, but it feels good. It's upbeat. And then as I got a little older, my older brother's like probably the biggest Jay-Z fan. Like knows every word from like top to bottom. Like could tell you all about facts about Jay-Z. Like my brother's a diehard. So I really grew up listening to Hove, and I fucked with Jay-Z. That was what made me start fucking with rap music, because I grew up in the church and it was just strictly gospel music.
Right.
Like gospel, my dad from DC, so it was like either gospel, go-go, some like soulful funk music, but it wasn't really a lot of rap in my household.
Yeah.
So I started listening to Jay-Z with my brother, and then I heard that nigga Ye. When I heard Kanye, bro, that's when I knew. I was like, I want to do this.
That shit sparked something.
Yeah, I was like, I want to rap. I want to do this.
What song? What's the song that Ye Kanye song?
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, bro.
That shit Touch the Sky.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a feel good song.
That is a feel good song.
He got a lot of those too.
Yeah, he
He
does.
definitely does.
That whole like college era of Kanye's music.
Yeah, fact.
That's some of the best like shit in hip hop history to me. I think that nigga Ye.
To a lot of people it
Craziest
is.
runs, yeah.
To a lot of people it is for sure.
What's your what you think is like at this point in your like music career, what you think is like one of your biggest struggles personally with like making music, or just like the whole, you know what I'm saying, aspect of music in your life?
I'd probably say social media, for real.
Like promotion wise, or like
Just like being active on social media.
Yeah.
Because like I'm more of like, when I was younger, I used to be real outgoing and like, you know, I was always the elephant in the room, like center of attention type shit. But I just grew up, bro. And like certain shit don't really excite me no more. Like having all eyes on me and like everybody paying attention to what I got going on and shit. It just doesn't, it's not really for me anymore. So like really with the social media shit, it's like I'll pop in, I'll post like a dope picture every once in a while. But it's like if I'm not dropping, I'm not really posting like that.
Yeah.
Which is like, which I'm cool with, like for me, but like I know in order for growth, it's like, nah, that shit gotta change. Like social media really is like a job. Like I was watching an interview with La Russell on The Breakfast Club, and he was actually, that cat wasn't on The Breakfast Club, it was on his page, and he was doing like a Q&A with his fans, and someone was asking him like, yo, how'd you get so good at running social media? And he was like, yo, I have it set up as a schedule. Like I wake up in the morning, I start my morning off with a quote. By 1 p.m., maybe 11 even at earliest, I'm putting a performance video up. And then after that, I'm posting about merch. And then like, so he has a schedule, like set out as a schedule, like every day of the week, I'm gonna have 4 posts in one day. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. But like, I as a rapper, like I haven't ever had the energy or like the focus to do that.
Yeah.
But and I mean that's what worked for him. I don't mean it'll work for any of us, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I definitely feel that though. Shout out my homie Tivo, cause I had a real convo with him the other day, and he was telling me about like how, cause he got like a following on TikTok and shit like that, and he was telling me like, and I had asked him like how you know what I'm saying, how did you get this traction, and he was like, bro, like really just like posting 3 to 5 times a day, and I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you really gotta be on that shit to catch the algorithm and shit now. Like, it's so many people trying to be seen.
Be that. There's so many people trying to be that on.
Yeah.
But the thing is too, like, and which I think worked for him is like, you have such a higher chance at like blowing up by posting 100 things versus posting 5.
That's factual.
Like you post 5, it's like, all right, I did my 5 videos, like none of them got traction, so I'm gonna just chill off it.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna just keep going. These shits is getting 70 views. A couple of them getting 1,200 views. I got one that got 10,000, and then I'm gonna just keep going and keep going. Boom. Next thing you know, one of them got 2 million, and then it's all about how you follow up after that.
Consistently.
Yeah. I mean,
consistency is key with everything.
Yeah, that's
like,
exactly what I was about to say. Like, either way, if you just continue to, like, I feel like the real way to make it, right, is one way. It's just to keep going until it, you know what I'm saying, until it happens. Because on that journey of you continuing to keep going, you getting better. Like, you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna stay where you was at. Your music not gonna sound the same. It's gonna continue to progress because you're gonna learn new things. You know what I'm saying. You're gonna figure out your sound in different ways that you could go on, shit like that. Like your music.
Like I feel like for some people, like they get lucky with like, oh, I dropped my first song and that joint blew up. Like it's all over the world. Like it's like, you know, and I think that shit's dope. But I feel like most of the time, like I feel like we all have to go through that period of like, ain't nobody listening to my shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn, how can I get people to listen to my shit? Because that shit builds character, bro. And it shows you that, like, when you get it, you gotta be grateful for that shit.
Yo.
Can't be ungrateful. Like, you really gotta appreciate the fact. Because, like,
So
anybody who's listening to your shit, they don't have to listen. Nobody has to press play. Nobody has to download, buy your music, pay for tickets to come to a show. Nobody has to do any of that shit. But if you got people doing that shit, you gotta, like, be grateful. And then, like, feed those people that, like, want to hear more from you.
Yeah.
It's only right you be consistent and keep pushing shit out if you have an audience.
Exactly.
It's like y'all don't have to fuck with me, but being that y'all do, I'm gonna take care of y'all. If y'all want more, I'm gonna give you more.
Yeah,
shit.
It make you feel better about what you're doing too. Knowing
Yeah,
that somebody, you know, that somebody looking forward to your drop. It's like, damn, like maybe I'm doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
It becomes deeper than you at that point.
Exactly.
Like, man, I'm really like, you out here motivating people with your music. You out here like just making people feel good. Like, man, that's just amazing, bro. It's like you really got like push that shit, keep putting it out, and keep feeding them.
Yeah.
Cause
it feel crazy when you, and like another thing, like it feel crazy when you like you out somewhere and somebody that you really don't even know like that.
Walk up
like,
yo,
I heard your music or some shit. You be like, damn, like I ain't know you done heard my shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically comes back to it, like your impact goes farther than what you really think. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot more people are paying attention and like watching, and you know, like it's
Facts.
like what's the saying? It's like a certain percent of them is watching, and a certain percent of them is hating, and a certain percent of them is supporting.
Yep.
And it's like
At
the
the
one
end of the day,
supporting
they
is
still
like the
watching.
smallest percent, but like at the end of the day, people are watching.
At the end of the day, they still watching.
It all add up.
It
Yeah,
all
it
add up.
really do.
It
So
all adds up.
Get these motherfuckers something to watch. For
Hell
sure.
yeah. And like piggybacking off of what you said earlier about like the people that blow up off of one and compared to the people that really gotta work for it. I feel like when you have to work for it and like you put them years in, once you get there, like it feels so much better, bro. Cause it's like, damn, then you could look back and be like, look at all that shit I done did. You know what I'm saying?
You achieved and all through the time.
And you just blow off of one. It's like you wasn't really ready for it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
See,
all
with
of this
with
popularity.
my fault, like with the blowing up of one, if you keep, sometimes people that blow up that one keep going off that one. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just keep dropping. And they flame. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep going. But some people they drop that one, that flame go out quick.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, like, damn, what happened to this person? His flame went out because he dropped that one and he was just off this one. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Consistency, man, for real.
I think it's like the best thing is like when you get some momentum, it's like just try to stretch that momentum out for as long as you can. Try to ride that shit out, because it's like you just don't want that shit to die out at all.
I feel like the people that like blew up off of their first shit, they started to drop shit and they started to lose the quality in their music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, so they just dropping, they just like dropping because everybody asking for it, trying to figure out who they are, and then they just like lose their sound, lose their self pretty much, trying to impress the people, you know what I'm saying, these new people.
Yeah.
For real.
That's definitely a big thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that grind of like, you know what I'm saying, when you're working for it, and when you get to that point, you're going to want to still work, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, if you blow off of like one hit, like you're not going to want to do nothing.
Yeah.
You know, you're a one-hit wonder, bro.
You don't get complacent. Like,
Think about it, bro. You make one song, and the next thing you know, you done made like $5-10 million off that shit, bro.
Chilling.
And you like, all I gotta do is just go to the club and perform this joint, and niggas just giving me 70 bands.
Yeah, you chilling.
I'ma just keep doing this shit.
That one song will get dry quick.
Yeah. But that's the difference between like people who are just in it for like the bread and like the fame, or
actually,
or if you're actually passionate
about the
about
love for the shit.
music.
Yeah.
Because if you're passionate about it, bro, I feel like you won't let anything really get in the way of the passion for it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the problem I think with music now, is a lot of people is just doing it trying to get that bag, to be honest.
Yeah.
They
A lot of people
ain't
don't
really
really
doing
know
that
what,
shit for the love.
they don't even, a lot of people don't even know what they're doing it for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just really hopping behind the mic saying what they hear on the music that they listen to.
And it pops. And it pops and it go crazy.
You know how many like rappers like on the internet say the exact same lines?
Oh yeah,
bro.
What?
Recycle bars.
Recycle bars is crazy.
All the time,
That shit is wild, bro.
It's to the point where you can almost predict what they about to say listen to a whole song.
Yeah, bro.
Like that Curry word, the 30 shit. That shit, I get tired of hearing that.
Yeah,
I'm like, Curry with the
Curry
30
bar is crazy.
I'm like, what?
Curry with the 30,
they ran that shit to the ground.
Yeah,
for real.
My shooters like Stephen Clay.
Yeah.
Or what it be saying? Keep it a buck like Giannis.
Bro, oh my
Fast
god.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
Bro, it's really rappers out here that's like telling their story though. You feel me?
Like,
for sure.
But those are the ones that have to work a little harder though.
Yeah,
which is messed up, because like they be my fault. They be the most like talented. They be talented, but like you were saying earlier, like a lot of people don't want to hear that shit these days. Like they want to just hear like turn up, I'm off the pills.
Yeah, niggas don't want to hear metaphors no more.
Yeah, they don't want to really hear you be like spitting crazy all the time.
Yeah.
But
dang, that's sad.
That's where we at.
I mean, music is changing, so I mean.
Yeah, it's gonna continue to change. By the end of next year, it's gonna be somebody new that blew up.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. From 2020, with like the music we was hearing, to now, how much has that shit changed?
A lot.
A lot, right?
For real,
it's been 2 years.
It is a lot.
It changed a lot, bro. And the same people was listening to back in 2020, we don't listen to them anymore.
Yep.
That's the thing, bro. I feel like it's like nowadays it's like as quick as you come, as quick as you go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, cause social media is such a thing, bro. You can just be scrolling through your phone. You be like, oh shit, what's this? Oh, this shit hard. Double tap. Scroll. And then after that, once you refresh your feed, that shit's gone.
Yeah.
You might think about it, like, let me go back to that clip. What's that track called? Go to Apple Music, but then like after a couple months, it's like, all right, something else dropped. Like Drake dropped, so I'm gonna
tune into Drake. Yeah, we don't drop the same time as Drake no more.
Yeah.
Niggas will have a whole album release date set for months. Drake will pop up with a surprise album. They will make a post saying like, yo, due to unfortunate circumstances, my album won't be coming out on the 26th. We're pushing it back to the 3rd. Like,
yeah.
That shit happens.
That's wild, bro.
That Drake effect is crazy.
Yeah.
Drake
he could just
21 finna go on another. He already up there. He finna go.
Yup.
You feel me? It's finna go up. Golly, man.
So what do you think you need to improve on? Like, I mean, I know you already said like your social media presence, but like, do you feel like there's anything else that you could improve on that would get you further in your career right now?
I'll say social media presence, and then just being like more prepared for like shit that I don't expect. Like the last show I did, I didn't get merch for the show, and I was like, oh man, it ain't gonna be that big of a deal. Like it's cool. Then I'm at the show and niggas just like, yo, you got a merch table? And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Something I definitely should have thought about well before the show and had ordered and sent in all that. But so just being like prepared for like shit that I don't really expect, and then I would say finding like a solid sound, cause I bounce around sonically. Like if you play one of my albums, every song sounds different.
Yeah.
But like just having like one solid sound that's like more recognizable, I feel like that's something that could like take me a little further for sure.
I feel you. Yeah.
Oh shit. What's your end goal with this shit?
Shit, bro. Bought my mama a crib.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
And just, you know, take care of my peoples with this shit. I'm not really too pressed about like fame and all that shit, but like I am pressed about money. I want to get paid.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely want to get paid. And I want to make an impact. Like just on the game. Like I want to be like, when you think of like Mount Rushmore, like I want a spot up there.
Yeah, but over anything. Over anything for me, I say definitely the impact for real. Cause like that shit it's gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The people that knew who I was, like they always gonna know. Like yeah, he definitely was the one that really like looked out for people. You know what I'm saying? He always had that positive energy.
Yeah.
Type shit.
And I feel like it's like what you want. You want to hop on a trend, or you want to be the trendsetter. Because being a trendsetter is very possible, as we've seen, but it's a little hard. Because when you come out with something new, niggas gonna be like, nah, that's fucking weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Till
Sometimes all it takes is the right person to listen to your shit or wear your shirt or whatever, and everybody start doing it.
Yep.
Go hop on. Oh Lord,
Drake
man.
effect.
Yep.
The what?
Facts, bro.
Drake effect.
That's
Alright.
factual.
He turning people up. Yo.
He is turning people up. That is crazy though.
Yeah.
So what you got? You got anything that you working on right now? Cooking up?
I'm working on an album right now, trying to drop it next year. Like sometime early, like around the spring, something like that. But I got some shit in the cut that I just been like holding on to, waiting to get videos done for it and shit.
Yeah. That's my problem. I need to do like more videos to my shit. Like,
That's the most important thing, bro.
All the time, but I don't be thinking about the music, like the video aspect a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I need to do that more for real.
Sure. I'm gonna give you your flowers real quick, cause one thing I noticed about you, whenever you drop, it's either with a video or you know a video is coming right out.
Yeah. That's the only way you're gonna get people. You gotta shut it down. Just, you know, when you just drop a soundtrack, I noticed, like, you know what I'm saying, like people, they don't go to them where they gotta see. You gotta like show them the detail of what you rapping.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, so
people definitely do like to see. I feel like people definitely do like to see visuals, like before. Not really before, but like with the music, they want to see you like interacting with your song and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely a good ass point.
They like
you
your
definitely
song,
be on this.
Yeah, if they like your shit, like, you know what I'm saying, they want to see who it is. You know
And I low-key feel like videos be making songs better.
They do.
Like when you watch that joint with a visual, you like, damn, bro, this video. With a good visual, you like, yo, this video is hard as fuck.
Especially
and
if
the
it,
song
like,
is
match.
hard too.
Yeah.
And then like it's like when you go and listen to the song on your own time, it's like, damn, I'm thinking about the video.
You kind of can portray how you wanted the energy to be with the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Because they won't really get it just by listening to this shit too. But I feel like from my experience of like how I think about artists, I think like shit like this too, like the podcast and having like an interview, I feel like people like to see that as well from like artists that they don't really know like that, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing how they act and how they think and shit like that, that can bring up like that can bring a lot of support as well, like just people just being able to see you behind the camera.
Yeah, you got that from me. I'm in front of it. You got that from me. I don't even know you like that. You feel me? So I was like, I'm learning something new. That's why I ain't really say too much. I'm soaking it in. I don't know you like that. So you 100 up for sure.
Hey, appreciate it.
For real, man.
That's
do what you gotta do, man. For sure, you gonna make it out.
Hell yeah, we are gonna make it out with this shit for sure, man.
Damn right.
Shoot, how's everybody mental health? We talking about him. How everybody mental health?
I'm
How everybody feeling lately?
I'm good.
Yeah, just tell me where was you at? I only be my brothers, I don't see you on the path. I just be thinking about how these friendships go so fast. No, I ain't doing no shit, I live that shit in the past. Yeah, goddamn, we close to the edge. On the Haitian tango,